Today, Flip Florey of Flip Florey's Super Saturday board game serial joins me to ask the question...
Who's playing what now?
Can someone get my booking agent on the phone?
Hey, Chaz! How's it going? Oh, man. Sorry about that, Chaz.
Well, Flip, it's nice to see you, finally, and thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, my pleasure, Chaz. I mean, I love the Board Game Geeks, and I love the Chazes, all the Chazes in my life.
Why, do you have like a whole bunch of them? Or is there...
You are 100% of the Chazes in my life, and I think that's enough Chaz for anybody, if you really ask me, you know?
You know, that was the theme of our high school prom, is that one Chaz is enough, so... Well, you are joining me today to lend your specific, unique, special board game knowledge to our game to try and win a gift certificate for a Board Game Geek viewer.
I cannot wait to let them down.
That was the first choice for the theme of the prom. Today, Flip, you shall be playing to win a gift certificate for viewer Nathan Varney.
Nathan Varney.
The one and only. And you are going to be playing to win, Nathan Varney, a gift certificate to the Board Game Geek online store, where Nathan can pick up lots of games, accessories, artwork, bits, pieces, and other doodads in perpetuity.
Yes.
Which I don't think is the right word, but...
Yes. Bits, doodads, geek bits. Holy cow, man. That's a pretty awesome prize. I am jealous. If I lose this, do I get the prize instead of Jim Varney? Or Nathan Varney? I'm sorry, I forgot my best friend's name. Anyway.
No, if you lose, we send him stuff from your board game collection.
Ah, that seems like a proper punishment. Okay.
It's fair. Yeah.
I feel like I'm practically Nathan Varney's best friend right now, because so much is riding on my shoulders, but... You know, I'm not going to let my best friend Nathan Varney down. Except no substitute Nathan Varneys out there, okay?
Just to keep things interesting, the top 10 most logged games are going to be off limits to you.
The top 10? But that's where I live, actually. No, actually, it's the bottom 10. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's totally fine. Totally fine.
So what we need to do is we need to go through those top 10s to find out which games are going to be off limits to your list.
Okay.
And let's start that now with number 10, which is Splendor.
This is the original game that was designed around just the tactile, self-satisfying sound of a chip. I think there's a game in there somewhere with gems.
Probably.
But yeah, that
sounds familiar.
That's pretty much it.
Number 9 is Welcome To.
And it's about organizing houses and neighborhoods? I can't quite remember. I didn't feel so welcome, so it's fell out of my head.
Number 8 is Gloomhaven.
You want a part-time job playing a game that will never, ever end? Yeah, Gloomhaven. The part-time job that's a game, but it's a lot of fun.
Number 7 is Seven Wonders Duel.
Seven Wonders Duel. Like, this is like the kids' version of Keeping Up with the Joneses. You know, I mean, I've got this really cool little city, but hey, wait a second. I'm next door and I've got a cooler city and it's building up faster.
I'm going to try not to get dizzy because number 6 is Seven Wonders.
Seven Wonders. Just like Seven Wonders Duel, but we're going to bring the whole neighborhood in. So it's keeping up with the Joneses and the Smiths and the Marlers and the Felds and the Bonacors. I mean, it's just keeping up with everybody.
Number 5 is King Domino.
The game about building infrastructure in a kingdom. But you know what? It's totally fine because you're the son of the king, and it doesn't matter if you're going to build a bunch of swampland and some grasslands that make no sense, or even like just rocks everywhere. It doesn't matter because you're laying out the land, and as long as you're scoring points, everything's good.
And number 4 is Carcassonne.
One of the big cornerstones of gaming. It's also the one game that has been taken over by its expansions. You could literally take Carcassonne proper out, just bring all the expansions to a game night and start playing it, and you'd be like 10 turns in before somebody would notice that the core game was not there.
Number 3 is Terraforming Mars.
I know this game better as the Pets card, or a game that has been built completely around the Pets card. Because once that card comes into my hand, it doesn't matter what engine I have going, what goal I have going, that Pets card is becoming the center of my attention.
Number 2 is Azul.
You have to constantly remind yourself that these are not Starburst. You should not be eating these. I suffer the same problem with Galaxy Trucker with the little energy chips. They look so delicious. But the blue and red tiles and Azul, I can't help it. I have to keep myself conscious. I can't play it hungry.
And number 1 is Wingspan.
Ah, Wingspan. I cannot wait for the sequel to this game to come out. And you know what the sequel is, Chaz?
What's the sequel going to be?
It's the Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, the movie, the game. Because this game is all about organizing birds and managing resources and making sure they're all lined up. And it's like they're preparing for something, you know? And I think it's going to be like a legacy game where you play a game of Wingspan and then you go to The Birds, where you maybe have like a world map and you're sending your bird army out to, you know, do what they do.
You had me at Bird Army. All right, Flip. So now that we know the games that are off limits to you and who we're playing for and what prize you're going to win them, let's go to your picks for the 5 games that you think the most people logged plays of last month, and you're going to win a penny per player towards our prize pool.
Oh, man. You know I love tongue twisters, too. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay. My first pick would be Castles of Burgundy.
Castles? What makes you pick Castles of Burgundy?
Because Castles of Burgundy is just everywhere. You can't go to a convention without seeing it. Stefan Feld, I think he has agents, you know, all over the place. And it also pairs very well with one of my favorite games, which just happens to be Heartthrob. You know?
So, what minute are we at? Okay, took this long for Heartthrob to come into the conversation. Oh, I think I just won the office pool. All right. Flip, I cannot disparage your logic of pairing Castles of Burgundy with Heartthrob, because Castles of Burgundy comes in at number 11.
No way! Really?
Yep, with 1,786 people logging plays of it last month, starting you off with over $17.
Wow! I am genuinely surprised at myself.
I am too. All right, what is your second game?
My second game would be, curiously enough, I just ordered the Geek Bits for this from the Geek store, is Quacks of Quedlinburg.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Also another game where you have to stare at the box to make sure you're pronouncing the title correctly.
I have the same problem with Las Vegas. So you're locking in the old Quacks of Quedlinburg there, Flip?
Quacks of Quedlinburg, yes, definitely.
All right, that's a good lock, because that's number 12
on
the list. Yes, with 1,779 people logging plays of it, bringing your grand total up to $35.65 2 questions in. And I've had other people hit numbers of the top 5 before, but never in consecutive order. So this is pretty impressive.
You know what it is? It's the Heartthrob theory, because Heartthrob just makes every game collection better, even if you hold the box upside down.
I don't know what I'm angrier about. The fact that you've mentioned Heartthrob again, or that it's working for you. So,
well, some people would say there's a lot of quacks in Heartthrob, but I don't think
that's
so.
True. Yes. Okay. Well, keep listening to your Heartthrob and give me your choice for game number 3.
Okay, game number 3 is Everdell. I don't own this game. I've played it at a conventions a couple of times. I know there's a bunch of expansions. But I'm saying Everdell.
Absolutely sure.
Sure? Yes?
Everdell's number 13, Flip.
Are you kidding me?
No, with 1,776 people logging plays of it, bring you up to $53.41. So let's go on to number 4.
People would think this is totally rigged. But you know what? Last night I was playing a little bit of Heartthrob, fortune telling with my Heartthrob cards because we've got Luke here, and he whispered Everdell into my ear. So I think that's why that I've been so spot on with this 11, 12, and 13.
All right. Well, give me your pick for number 14. I mean, number 4 now.
I am picking a popular one. I personally don't care for this game, but I'm willing to give it another shot, and I'm always willing to play it with kids. Ticket to Ride, just because it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, Ticket to Ride is everywhere, and it's quick and easy to learn, and I think it's almost as popular as like Carcassonne, Catan, or Monopoly.
All right. Well, it's not quite, because it's not number 14.
Oh, is it 13 and a half?
It's number 36 on the list, which is still incredibly good, with 1,023 people logging plays.
How do you have all this information in your head, Chaz? It's almost like you've got a database living in there.
I can't remember 4th grade, but I know this. So, Flip, that's $10.23 added to the prize pool because 1,023 people logged plays of Ticket to Ride last month.
Amazing.
You just pointed out that's the type of fact that would stick in my mind. Is that number the type of fact that would stick in your mind, the number of people who logged plays of Ticket to Ride?
It would stick in my mind, and then I would bring it up at a party, and then some other nerd would check on it, and I would be off by 5, and a huge fight would break out. So, yeah. Luckily, nothing sticks in my mind for too long.
Okay, well, that's a shame on a lot of different levels. But so now that we have confirmed that 1,023 people have logged plays of Ticket to Ride last month, let's continue on to your pick for number 5.
Number 5 is by a man known as Stonemeyer, and the My Little Pony version I think is more popular, but Scythe, I would say, is number 5.
Between the two, the Scythe and the My Little Pony version of Scythe, which one would be your preferred one to hit the table?
I have to pick My Little Pony, obviously. I mean, come on.
You make a good argument. All right. Scythe comes in at number 19 with 1,519 people logging plays, bringing your grand total for this first round up to $78.83.
Holy cow. Wow.
That was a fantastic, amazing performance. I have to go mop my brow from just the sheer adrenaline rush. And so we'll be right back. I'll be slightly less moist, and we'll start round 2. So this round has 5 questions, which compares how many plays a board game received last month versus some sort of other fact about our universe. Okay? And the answers to both are numerical. And all you have to do is tell me, of the two, which number is higher.
Okay?
Now, each question is going to be worth an extra $4.20 added to our prize pool. Now, Flip, are you ready for our first question?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. That's all I can ask for. Flip, all you got to do is tell me which of these two numbers is higher. The number of people who logged plays of Spirit Island last month, or the number of named islands that are part of the U.S. state known for islands, Alaska.
Ooh.
Now, I'm not going to just throw you to the wolves with these. In this round, there are 5 questions, and I will give you 2 lifelines. Okay?
Okay.
You may use these at any time during this round, and this lifelines, I will give you a lame hint. Okay? You have 2 lame hints over the course of this round at your disposal.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to guess which one is higher, and I can take a lame hint if I want. I think I'm going to save my lame hints for later. Because if we want to make this a nail biter, we have to get down to the last question. So I'm going to say there are more logged plays of Spirit Island than there are named islands off of Alaska.
All right. Locking that in?
I am locking that. I can't find my button here to lock it in, but yes.
Oh, okay. Well, There, you picked Spirit Island, which had 1,101 people logged plays of it last month, but there are 2,670 named Alaskan islands.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, who named all those things? I mean...
I don't know. But even more interestingly, 3 of them are named Murray.
I think I went to high school with Murray Island, actually.
Oh, wonderful gent. All right. So now you kind of got the hang of what we're going for here.
Yes.
Okay. Shrug it off. You're still way ahead of the curve. Let's continue on to question number 2. Which number is higher, Flip? The number of people who logged plays of Takenoko, the neat game where you're a farmer raising bamboo and there's a mischievous panda trying to take your bamboo.
Yep.
Or the number of pandas left in the wild.
Oh, that's depressing.
Oh, well, Takenoko is actually a pretty good game, and so hopefully it's not depressing.
Yeah. Just for the sake of the pandas out there, I'm going to say that the number of pandas in the wild is higher.
All right. You locking that in with the button you can't find?
Yes.
All right.
The button was inside me all along, Chaz.
Well, there are currently an estimated 1,864 pandas left in the wild, and only 1,268 people logged plays of Takenoko last month, meaning you just added $4.20 to the price pool.
Yeah! Yeah, pandas!
Question number 3.
Okay.
Which number is higher? The number of people who logged plays of Love Letter last month, or the numerical representation of the year that the novel The Scarlet Letter was first published.
Ooh. The Scarlet... Now I should have read that in high school. I can't... This is... It's all coming back to haunt me. I'm going to say that there were more logged plays, but then again, who would log a play of Love Letter? It's so light and fun and quick.
Fun, light, and quick, just like the novel.
Yeah. I'm going to say more people have logged plays of Love Letter, actually. Because people logging plays, it's almost like a cult. It's crazy.
Okay, so you're locking in Love Letter with the button that I dare not even think about now. Love Letter had 1,082 people log plays, but The Scarlet Letter was written in the year 1,850, meaning Scarlet Letter is the higher number.
See where classic literature gets you? It makes you lose money on when it really, really counts. So.
Oh man, I can't tell you how many Hemingway bets I've lost. Yeah. All right. 2 questions left to go, and you still have your 2 lifelines.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Flip. Which number is higher? The number of people who logged plays last month of Ticket to Ride.
What?
Or the number of people on average that ride the New York City subway per minute.
Per minute?
On average.
Oh, man. How did you know I love to count people on subway cars? I know this.
I read your LinkedIn page.
It's a skill. You wouldn't believe how many times it comes up in job interviews. Anyway, I'm going to say that there are more people that ride the subway per minute in New York City.
All right. Lock it in the subway.
I am.
All right. Well, I'm going to mix things up this time. Ticket to Ride. Hey, guess what? Did you know 1,023 people logged plays of Ticket to Ride last month?
Wow, no way.
And 4.3 million people ride the New York subway per day, which equates out to an average of 2,986 per minute. So you just added another $4.20 to the price pool.
Okay, where does that number come from? Like, somebody's not riding on the subway for 1 minute. I mean, they're on there for many minutes. Do they count those people? Anyway, yeah, sure. Okay, I'm not going to think about it.
Okay, now you have 1 question left. You still have your 2 lifelines, and I will give you 2 lame hints for this question.
I was going to cash them in right now. Can I cash them in before the question, please?
Okay, I'm sorry. You cut out there. What was?
Can I
ask?
cash in the lame hints before the question even hits?
Before the question?
Yes, I'm going to mix it up, Chaz.
All right. Sure. Okay. Your first lame hint then is 135 of those missions were space shuttle missions.
Okay.
Okay. That's your first lame hint. The second lame hint. The second lame hint is that fewer people logged plays of the game than logged plays of Ticket to Ride, which was 1,023. Just in case you needed the reminder.
Okay. I'm ready to lock in my answer.
I'll throw in a question just for you. Your fifth and final question is, Flip! Which number is higher? The number of people who logged plays of Space Base last month, or the total number of U.S. space missions to date?
Wow. Man. U.S. space missions? I'm going to go with my initial instinct, which was to choose the first answer no matter what. Because I'm sure there is probably a mind-staggeringly amount of space missions. But, yeah, we're going to go with Space Base because it's a cool game. And, I'm going with my heart and my instinct and my guts.
It's a bulletproof strategy. What can I say? All right. So you were going with Space Base.
Yes, sir.
Which had 634 people log plays of it last month. By contrast, 135 of those space shuttle missions were a portion of the 833 total U.S. space missions that have taken place to date, which means you don't add in that extra $4.20 into the prize pool, but you do end up with a grand total of $87.23. I am still incredibly impressed, a little bit afraid, and still again slightly moist. So overall, it's been a typical episode.
Yes, this just goes to prove what being a professional idiot and last-minute preparation can get you.
That was the theme of my high school prom. Well, Flip, thank you so much for joining me for this episode and winning some money for a viewer. And if you are Nathan Varney and you would like to claim your prize, you will find instructions on how to do so in the description of this very video. And if you're a viewer who is not Nathan Varney and would like to find out how to enter to be the randomly chosen viewer that we play for next month, all you got to do is comment on this video using the hashtag Who's Playing What Now. And you can comment about your favorite U.S. space mission, moist things. Flip, what's something someone else could comment about in the comments?
Breakfast cereal. Their favorite breakfast cereal.
Of course.
I totally judge a person by their favorite breakfast cereal.
I know you do.
I know. Well, Chaz, the fact that you're a Weetabix man, I'm not holding it against you, okay? I see you. Right. I know you've graduated to shredded wheat, but, it's cool. It's cool.
Okay. All right. That's all. well, Flip, where else on this World Wide Web can people find you and be judged by you?
You can find me on Amazon shopping for stuff. Every once in a while, I'll go on Facebook. I use Google. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. Anyway, you can find... Have you heard of Google or the Bings? No, I do a little podcast called Flip Florey's Super Saturday Board Game Serial. And, the name just sticks in your head, then it falls out, and you try to remember and pronounce it and say it, and you forget parts of it. But yes, Flip Florey's Super Saturday Board Game Serial. You can find it at BoardGameSerial.com. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and you can find it in your favorite podcast feed every couple of weeks. Every week every episode I go and I bump into a friend in board game land, and we talk about board games, Saturday morning cartoons. We do breakfast cereal reviews. It's just kind of a mishmash of things that I think are cool. We're coming up on our 100th episode, and I think we're going to be taking more of a deep dive into cartoon shows, I think, coming up, and seeing how that works and how the listeners like it. But yeah, Flip Florey's Super Saturday Board Game Serial. Check it out.
Yes, the podcast is always a lot of fun to listen to, and you are always a lot of fun to hang out with. And so until the next time that we get a chance to hang out together, let's go play some games.
I'm looking forward to it. Hey, let me break out some Heartthrob here.
Oh.